I got this Ulta package in the mail yesterday and I am able to try out the products today. I am so excited. That is like, I think the quickest I've been able to try out makeup products in the last like year of my life. If you are new here, hi, my name is Emily. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and checking out my channel. But I am a stay-at-home mom to a almost 1-year-old. My little daughter will be 1 at the end of March. And because of that, that doesn't really allot me a lot of time to try out new makeup and do my makeup very, very often. So the fact that I got this order in yesterday and I'm able to try it out today, I am just very, very excited about. If I'm talking a little bit quieter than normal, that is because my daughter is sleeping right across the hall from me and we have plans after this. She's gonna miss her second nap because of those plans, which is fine. She has kind of been boycotting a second nap recently anyways. I think she's taken like 2 or 3 in the last like month at this point, so it's fine. She's missing her second nap, but because of that, we really need her to get a good first nap in. So I'm gonna try to be a little bit quieter than I normally am. We don't have like a full face of makeup. It's just a couple of goodies that I wanted to pick up and try. Either they have been on my wish list for a long time or they're new products that I've just been really excited to try out. And then if you want to stick around towards the end of the video, I do have some non-makeup-y items that I picked up too that I will discuss then. I'm trying out Glamnetic nails for the first time, you guys. I think I like them. I think I like them. This is what happens when I film like once a month. I feel like I have so much to update you guys on, but I was so sick of my nails just being gross and like not looking cute ever. I refuse to go to the nail salon and do my nails and like pay for that like once a month or whatever. I just can't. I don't have the time. I don't want to spend the money on it. And nail polish chips on me in like a day. So I decided to try out Glamnetic like glue-on nails. I think I like them. I've had them on for almost a week at this point. I put them on Sunday night and it is now Saturday. Later in that week, the next week, depending on how you look at the week, but it's like 6 days later. My thumbs have both popped off and I've had to re-glue both of them on, but everything else is holding strong. So I do feel a lot more girly now that I have on nails. Like I said, it's not a full face, so I do have some other products on my face. Everything will be linked for you, but I'll go ahead and tell you what I do have on in case you're curious. On my eyes, I have the Patrick Ta Major Dimensions 3 matte palette. I just did a simple all matte look with the warm tones up top. And then for primer, I used my Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer all over my face, and then the Hourglass Vanish Primer in my T-zone. For foundation, I used my Purito Cica Clearing BB Cream in the shade number 21 Light Beige. And concealer is my Laura Mercier Real Flawless Concealer in the shade 1C1. So that is everything on my face, you guys. Okay, the first thing I picked up that I'm really excited to try out, I'm pretty sure is brand new from LA Girl. I've only tried a couple things from LA Girl in the past. It's been very rare that I've tried products from them, but they recently released this Sunkissed Glow Envy Bouncy Bronzer, you guys. This, I feel like, if I can get it open, these nails do make it hard to open things, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't swatched it yet, but I'm pretty sure this is gonna be like a moussey sort of texture. Let's go ahead and swatch it. It only comes in one shade, which is kind of odd. Oh, okay. Interesting. I don't know if you can tell from the swatch. It's like a moussey, putty, wet sort of formula. Like if I dug my finger in, like it's gonna definitely go in there and make a dent. So here's a swatch for you. Huh, interesting. I think this is gonna be a good tone for me personally, but like I said, I think they only have one shade, which is a bummer. I don't know why. I don't know why brands do that, like release more than one shade of things, you know what I mean? So I did not set my face because I kind of had a feeling that this would be like an interesting texture. And then I also have a liquid blush to go in. Can you guess which one it is? It's the liquid blush that's been like popping off here recently that everyone is talking about. So we'll get to that right after this, but to go ahead and grab my brush, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and use the brush that I use for any cream bronzer, and that is the e.l.f. Putty Primer Applicator brush. So we're just gonna dip in, and oh yeah, it's like real moussey. I feel like this is gonna get messy quick. We're just gonna dip in, get some on the brush, and go for it, right? Ooh, okay, definitely pigmented right off the bat. Like I said, I'm not sure if this is one that I'm supposed to use it like this, like it's a cream, or if it like goes to a powder and I should have set my face. We're just experimenting here, you guys, trying it out. But that was nice. That just blended in like really fast and easy. That's a good tone for my personal fair skin. I cannot see this working very well for a lot of different skin tones, sadly. But maybe if you like build it up, it'll get a little bit deeper, but I can't see this being very versatile. That is pretty though. That's blending in really nicely. This is like the type of bronzer I've been going for recently, where it's not super dark, not too warm, more of like a cool tone, almost contour-y shade. The shade and tone is reminding me of my Patrick Ta cream bronzer, and she's statuesque. I've been using that bronzer like nonstop lately. And this like tone, the undertone of it is reminding me of it. I don't really see, I mean, it's called Glow Envy, right? Yeah, I guess there's some glow. I don't see like any glitter or anything, which is good. That's not what I would want in my bronzer. So I think the glow, these baby hairs, postpartum baby hairs, you guys, they're like grown back strong a year later. So I don't think the glow is from like a glitter or anything. It just maybe just is coming from the actual formulation. I like that. I went a little heavy on this side. I'm trying to avoid that these days. I don't want like a super bronzery stripe on my skin. That's kind of like what I used to like, but not really anymore. Blended in beautifully and like really quick and easy. It's not getting too muddy. A little bit on this side, but I think I just added too much. Yeah. Oh, I'm excited about that. That's pretty. Obviously, everything I'm using in this video is like a first impressions. I'm not going to have like my full thoughts on any of them, so I will definitely come back and update you guys on my thoughts. I feel like I have quite a few products to do that with at this point. I am due for a speed reviews. So when I finally film that, I feel like it will be kind of long. I have quite a few products to update you guys on. Okay, doke. The next product I picked up, I had to, you guys. I had to. So many people are talking so positively about the e.l.f. Camo new liquid blushes they just released that I picked up 2 shades. I don't need 2 more blushes. I'm currently in the process of filming my bronzer, blush, highlight, and face palette declutter. That will be up soon, and you see in my blush portion of that video that I have a lot of blushes. Not a lot. So I did not need 2 new blushes, but I couldn't pass these up. I could not try them. So I picked up the shade Pinky Promise as well as the shade Dusty Rose. I picked up Pinky Promise because I met this girl named Rachel here recently, and she was raving about these blushes, saying that I absolutely had to try them, and this was her favorite shade. And I think she like bought one and fell in love with them and then ended up buying like 2 or 3 more. Like that's how much she loves them. So that's why I picked up Pinky Promise. And then I picked up Dusty Rose because I was seeing all over Instagram, I believe it was, that this was a really good dupe for the Rare Beauty Hope shade. And I ended up picking up the Rare Beauty Bliss shade in the last Sephora sale. And I like it, but it just wasn't, I don't know, it was just a little bit peachier than I wanted. I wanted more of like a rosy tone. So when I heard that this was supposed to be a dupe for that, I knew I wanted to buy that shade as well. I heard these are dupes for the Rare Beauty blushes. So here is a swatch of that Pinky Promise. And then here we have Dusty Rose. Ooh, those are pretty. That's looking pretty peachy though. Oh, these have a 12-month shelf life. That's actually really nice. I feel like liquid products end up having shorter shelf lives. I think, you know, it makes sense for me to go in with Dusty Rose, but I'm going in with Pinky Promise. It's the beginning of March. Springtime is coming up, so we are going to go in with a really bright sort of pinky shade. I am not going to apply this directly to my cheek to blend in. I tried that with the Rare Beauty blushes when I picked up that Bliss shade, and I did not like it. It was patchy on me, so I'm not going to do that this time, but I've heard these are pigmented. So we're just going to get the same brush, the Putty Primer Applicator brush, but I have 2. One for bronzer, one for blush. That's how much I love this brush. So I'm just going to get some on the brush, really tap it in, go onto a different part of my hand to tap it off, and then we're just gonna go in. Ooh, I might have tapped off too much. Yeah, I think I was, oh, it's showing up. I was like, I think I was a little too cautious, but no, it's definitely showing up. Ooh, that is pretty. Like I said, I had seen quite a few people, this hair drives me nuts. I had seen quite a few people on YouTube talking about these, and then when I met that girl recently, and she was raving about them, and she's like a real person, like an everyday just real person, not someone who's like super into makeup or like does that for a job like the beauty gurus I watch here on YouTube. And so when she was raving about them, I was like, oh, okay, girlfriend, yeah, I'm definitely picking those up. Yeah, that's beautiful. And this shade looks very intense and very hot pink when you swatch it, and even like in the tube, it looks like intimidating, like it really truly does. But if you go really gentle and light-handed like I am, and just go like in light layers and apply a little bit at a time. Oh, this is perfect for the spring and like the summertime coming up. It's just a bright, like poppy, pinky, girly sort of shade. Oh yeah, that's stunning. I have a feeling this will hopefully wear really nicely. That's what I have heard through the grapevine. Yeah, okay, that's a winner as well. I'm really excited to try this shade too. This one will definitely be more of my skin tone, a little less intimidating. Not that this looks crazy or like bad, like I don't think that at all. I just think this one will be maybe a little bit easier to wear and pair with brush up. A little bit easier to wear and pair with makeup, you know. But this is beautiful. I'm really liking this as well. Okay, I'm gonna go set my face down with some powder, and then we have some brow products to try out. Oh, and then this, I got this Emily in Paris by Essence Baked Blush Lighter. I don't watch Emily in Paris. I don't really know anything about the show, but this just looks so beautiful on Ulta's website. I'm gonna use it as like a blush topper. So we will also give that a go in a second. So I'll be right back. Okay, doke, I went ahead and set my face with my Hourglass Veiled Translucent Setting Powder. I did set over really lightly my cheeks and the bronzer area, like up on my forehead and stuff. So I did set it down with powder, but this is a really lightweight powder and it was a very light amount of powder. I went ahead and put on my Tarte Maneater mascara, and then for lips, I threw on my Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in the shade Pillow Talk, my little nub. I'm trying to use it up still. I know, I abandoned my project pan. I know, I'm so sorry. And then I put on the Makeup by Mario Moisture Plumping Lip Serum in Pink Glow over top. Okay, my next product to try out is the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen. This is not a new product by any means. I ended up picking up the shade Ash Brown. I hope it matches my eyebrows nicely. I have pretty cool tone eyebrows, so we'll see. This is not a new product, like I was saying, at all, but it's just been on my wish list and my to try list for a very, very long time. And I love the Milani Weekend Brow Pen. I used to use that all of the time. I am not really a brow pen sort of gal anymore. I tend to just use my e.l.f. Wow Brow all of the time. But we're gonna give it a try. It has a really nice tip, like a really super pointy tip. I don't have a ton to fill in, but I do have a little bit up front. I like to make this look a little bit more defined and thicker. Ooh, this is a really good tone. I thought it would be. Like I said, I've got really cool tone eyebrows. Please don't mind my eyebrows. I really need to pluck them, like bad. I should have done it before this. Okay, is there a huge difference in the sides? No. But also, like, this is my natural brow. I don't have a lot to fill in, like I was saying. But I really like this. I had a feeling I would, because the Milani Weekend Brow used to be one of my favorites, like I was saying. I've just been really lazy here lately, and I just throw the e.l.f. Wow Brow through my brows and go, and it's just like super quick and easy. All of this is really quick and easy as well, so yeah. Okay. That was great. I really don't have too much to say about this. And then I also did go ahead and pick up the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze Gel. So this is new. They have a brow gel, and then they have the Brow Freeze, which is that like popped gel, I guess. And then they just put it in a spoolie sort of version. So this is a brand new launch for them. I did go ahead and just pick up the mini because I didn't, feel like I needed to try the full size. So it's got one of those ones that's flat on one side, and then the other side has the two different combs. This reminds me of the Benefit Brow Setter in the silver tube that has like the same sort of applicator. I'm gonna go in with the thicker, like longer ones on top here. We're just gonna set my brows. I have not really been into setting my brows either. Is anything coming off? That's the thing about these wands that I don't, maybe, am I supposed to like go like this and apply it first and then comb it through? Maybe that's what I'm doing wrong. Because I felt like this with the Benefit one when I was using it, that like nothing would come out on the spoolie. It's getting a little thick here. That could be user error. I've never used like this product, obviously. And it's getting kind of dandruffy right here in my brows. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that on camera at all, but I'm not loving that. I'm gonna apply like just a tiny bit, I guess, and run it through. Maybe I'm not supposed to do that. Maybe I'm just supposed to rely on the little tiny bit that goes on the little tiny spoolie. These hairs, man, oh my gosh, they're driving me nuts. But it's just looking kind of dandruffy right here. Like it's like balling up, like pilling almost on my brows. I don't know, I'm gonna let it dry. we're gonna let dry. I don't really want to apply this product right now because I think my cheeks in the blush look so pretty with just the e.l.f., but we're going to anyways just to try it out. Like I said, this is the Emily in Paris Baked Blush Lighter by Essence. They have like a whole collection. Not a fan of the show, don't really know anything about it, but I just thought this looked so pretty on the Ulta website. It's like a little bit deeper than I was anticipating. I'm afraid it's gonna give me a cast. I don't know if this is gonna work on my skin tone. Definitely not using it as a highlighter, that's for sure. I am gonna use it as like a blush topper. So I'm gonna get a really fluffy brush. This is the Flower Beauty blush brush, and I'm gonna barely tap in, just like one little time, and tap off my brush. And we're just going to, so this is before. We're just gonna lightly tap this on top. Oh, okay, it's definitely doing something. Yeah, it definitely added some sheen. I don't know if you can really tell. So here's before and after. Can you tell? Hopefully you can tell on camera, because in person I definitely see a little bit of a difference, and I put like the most smallest minuscule amount on. This is definitely something that you're not going to need a lot of, but I mean, I think it's pretty. I don't know. I can't really tell a difference. I mean, I can, but not like a huge one. I think it just kind of gave me a little bit of extra glow. I'm not mad at it though. I think I like it. Okay, so that's all the makeup products that I had to try out for you guys today. This is the final look. I actually really like how it turned out. I think it looks nice. I like how glowing my cheeks are. The brows are still drying somehow. Yeah, the bronzer looks good. It does have a little bit of sheen and glow to it. And then that e.l.f. blush is just stunning. So I'm super excited about all of these finds. I'm excited to keep testing them out for you guys. And then really quickly, I got a couple non-makeup-y items. I went ahead and bought 2 of the Bliss Blockstar Invisible Daily Sunscreens. They were having a sale, like buy one, get one 25% off. I thought I bought 2 of these a couple months ago, like a month or 2 ago at this point. And when they came in the mail, it was 2 of the other Bliss sunscreens. I'll pop up a picture here so you can see. I'd never tried that kind before, and I was honestly pretty bummed. This hair, I'm gonna have to recurl it. It's driving me nuts. I was honestly pretty bummed because this was the one I was trying to buy, and it was like a website that I had never really bought from before. I don't know if it was their mistake or my mistake. I swear I was buying 2 of these, and then the 2 of the other kind came in the mail. I don't know. I didn't reach out. Maybe I should have, but I swatched it on my hand and it seemed like a sunscreen that I would maybe enjoy. So I went ahead and kept those and then bought these 2 on sale. Like I was saying, I just love that sunscreen so much. I needed it in my life. I also picked up the NARS pencil sharpener. I've been using this really cheapy e.l.f. one for years at this point, and there's nothing really inherently wrong with it except for some, like a cheapy e.l.f. one, you know what I mean? So it doesn't really sharpen my pencils very nicely. A lot of the times I go, dang, I cannot get this out of the box. A lot of times I go to sharpen my lip liners and it just keeps cranking and cranking and cranking. And then I pull it out and there's no like sharpened part on my lip liner. And then there's like the edge, the tip is just like stuck in the sharpener. So it's just not a good sharpener. So I've heard really good things about the NARS one, and I just needed a sharpener. And then the last couple items were some hair clips. I just really need new hair clips. I went ahead and got these from Gimme Hair. It's their large claw clips for thick hair. I am not someone who like twists my hair up and puts it in like a claw clip or anything, just because I have such thick hair. I can never find clips that can hold it. So maybe these will hold it. I don't really know. And then I also got this Gimme medium hair claw clips, firm hold for medium length twists and buns. I might return these. Looking at the size, I don't really know. Like this will definitely not hold all of my hair. And I don't ever just like twist up half my hair, you know? So I don't really know what use I will have out of these. I want this kind of claw clip, but just smaller. So I can just like clip my hair back, just like really small. And I ordered these online, so I couldn't really see. So I think I'm just gonna need to go into Ulta and like find clips in person that I like the size, you know what I mean? But that was everything, you guys. That was I think that was everything. Let me check. Okay, I just double checked my receipt. Yes, that was everything that I had to try out for you guys. That was my whole Ulta haul / try on. I'll try to put in my description box and a pinned comment how the makeup wore throughout the day, like if anything faded away or anything like that, so you guys kind of have a little update how it wore. And then I will eventually at some point in the future come back on for a speed reviews and really update you guys. Let me know if you picked up anything recently from Ulta. Are you shopping their new sale they got going on? It's not the 21 Days of Beauty anymore. it's something else, like their Ulta beauty sale. I don't know. I've already made an order and I think I'm going to make another one, and then I'll have to wait and see when the other weeks come out if I'm going to order more. If they like changed it to where they're not releasing all 3 weeks at once, it's just 1 week at a time. I don't know. I think it's a little odd. It's like, if you're going to copy the Sephora sale, then just copy the Sephora sale and make everything on sale all at once. You know what I mean? But anyways, I don't know if that's what they're doing or not. I'm not sure the reasoning behind changing the format, but let me know down below if you've ordered anything or if you're going to from this sale. You guys know I'm nosy. I love hearing from you guys down below. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. You're awesome and I love you. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys.